Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we returned to Way of the Hunter, the Tikamoon Plains DLC. Before I hop us back into, the actual game and that, I just want to stop on the main menu for the game, because they've changed it up a little bit, be a bit more dynamic now. When we used to start up the game, it would always be, on, a Nez Perce with a deer, I think it was either a mule deer or a white-tailed deer that you kind of see front and center with this little dynamic thing, seeing the model. But now with the recent updates, with the DLC release, whatever region you've kind of been hunting on, I think you get an animal from that region kind of shown off at the main start here. So since we're on Tikamoon Plains, we've got, I don't know if this is a blue wildebeest or a black wildebeest. Because, the coat color, I have no idea on. Oh, wait a minute. This might be the black wildebeest, because I think the horns go more to the side from what we were told in the last episode, or that we were playing. But yeah, we're going to load back in. We've got a couple of other little audio logs, or audio requests to fulfill for the guests. I'm trying to also remember the name of the main character we're playing as in the DLC. In 1859, Thomas Austin released 24 rabbits onto his property in Australia, stating the introduction of a few rabbits could do little harm and might provide spot of hunting. By 1920s, population is claimed to reach 10 billion. Yep, one person who really, really screwed up an entire ecosystem. I've heard that too, and it's just it's so stupid how something so small caused so much damage in that, but it really goes to show that you do not want to mess with local ecologies, as you can so easily throw it all out of whack. But yeah, we're back into the lodge. I want to quickly check what the main character's name is. I want to say Malachite, but I don't know for sure. Okay, Tikamoon. Malachi, that's it, Malachi. Yeah, we won't go into the, I'm trying to think of what I would even describe it as. The biographies for the characters, but with the current mystery is that somebody poached 3 lions using one of the firearms Malachi had stored here in the lodge, and we're not entirely sure who it is, but I think I've got my suspicions narrowed to who I think it is personally, because, well, I guess I'll go through. I don't actually know if it's a spoiler or not, because I'm in the dark on this, but I think it might be the Olympic medal winner, because they are, I think, an Olympic medalist for sharpshooting, and to take down 3 lions like that in such quick succession where they didn't really get a chance to really run makes me think, again, sharpshooter or marksman with a lot of firearm experience. But we'll go along and see if we do have that suspicion checking out or not. But we've got a couple requests here, so we'll go through and see what they are.
I'm preparing a few exercises for my book about living to the fullest. Something here in Tikamoon Plains reveals the innate potential of living as if this was your last living day. Can you come to the racetrack to help me with one of the exercises? Casper Sparks.
Uh-oh. They have another vehicle race in this DLC? They had one in Aurora Shores, but, I mean, our first try on that literally had us in the drink with the vehicle somehow. Was it a front flip or a side barrel roll? I can't remember, but we basically did not do very well first go. But we got that one. Okay, doesn't sound like there's any, audio to really go with that, but we'll check all of the requests.
I've heard from locals and also your boss that you are an excellent shooter. It's been a while since I felt this competitive nudge inside me. Would you join me for some Cape Buffalo bow shooting? Contact me when you are in the area.
Okay, interesting. We'll actually have a little bit of request. Oh.
This is Percy Nash's assistant. I've been asked to request a little favor from you. Did Miss Vaughn ask for a shooting competition with you?
Yes?
Can't believe this is my job. Could you be so kind to imply that you've been hunting with Mr. Nash, and he was a surprisingly patient hunter who lets his prey take its time, and also a precise shooter who never misses his target?
Why? I'm available. He can come and hunt with me anytime.
Mr. Nash is not a big fan of the local climate, nor is he a fan of the animals, or nature, or acting like a normal human being at all. Sorry, to quote him directly,
I just don't have time for that never-ending stock, and honestly, I've had enough of the heat. This hotel lobby is my new home.
He also wants to know when the AC in his lounge will be fixed.
My boss is upgrading my key to a higher security level so I can enter his room. It'll be fixed as soon as possible.
I'll forward him your message. And please, do not forget to inform Miss Vaughn of Mr. Nash's impressive endurance and marksmanship.
Of that I will.
God. Poor Malachi. Like, again, I just feel so sympathetic for the character they've created because it sounds like it is real-world problems you might run into with certain types. Let's see, we've got... Okay, so there's the 3 locations for pictures to go and get. We've got that to go and check on the map, which is a racetrack, which is way out the way. And we've also got a bit of a competition. Oh, and that's way over there too. Okay. I guess what we'll... Oh, whoa, wait a minute, what? I remember picking this up about, like, the Warthog, but I didn't realize it had to be a 5-star Warthog. Yeah, trophy rating of 5 stars. That is nuts. I don't even know if I've come across a 5-star trophy animal on my time playing the game yet. And I guess we'll start with this. And, yeah, might as well look at seeing about going up to this one here. So it looks like... I can't really tell if there's a foot trail, but we'll go on to there and try to work it again. Get the story stuff out of the way as our first objective, and then we'll get into our own free hunting and enjoying our time with the DLC much more. I think we will keep using the little UTV, though. It's just been very handy. And, yeah, I don't have a lot of funds on me. I was going to say, there are a couple of other options we could pick up for UTV, but... they do cost a pretty penny, so we're going to have to take a little while before we'll be able to get that. For now, though, we can at least go along and see about stopping these areas and just knocking some of these objectives out quick. Ooh, hunting stand right along the road here. And actually, I think with that... oh, Cape Buffalo. You know what? I wonder if I could try calling them in and going for one. I haven't actually really used the hunting stands all that much, so it might be an interesting idea to try using it and see if we can get one of these. So yeah, right now they're all calm. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about trying to only go for, like, the adult or matures. Like, I know when I first started Way of the Hunter... that was the big advice I got, was to let the prey, or let all the animals kind of age up, get to their special ages or whatever, but I feel like it also kind of shot myself in the foot because I was passing up some opportunities that could have just let me get practice in. So my advice would be, just go for anything you really have the opportunity for. It's not like you're going to run out of animals to try for. So yeah, let me get up here, and then I think one of the callers works for Cape Buffalo. I do have to just do a quick check, but I think we can call them in closer. Alright, tab, character, inventory. Okay, Black wildebeest, blue wildebeest, or well, yeah, black, blue, springbok. Let's see, Sitka, Gemsbok, Greater Kudu. Oh, maybe I guess I don't actually have a way of calling the Cape Buffalo in. What is my rifle I've got with me right now? I feel like Cape Buffalo might need a tier 6. But you know what? Since I am in the stand, I guess I can take a little peek and see. Okay, at least that's one nice way of knowing if I actually could or not, is using the top right there, I'm not seeing any of the yellow flash up to say, like, you have the energy to take one down. So I can... Actually, we do have the UTV not too far. Let me see if I can quickly swap this out for tier 6, and then we can try taking one. I mean, this is one of the things where I feel like the game could use, instead of the 2 optic slots, take down to 1 and let you take a 3rd weapon out. It just feels like so often as I'm going about, there's always an animal or something we get an opportunity for, but it's a little bit of an outlier from what the usual kind of loadout I bring with me is. So, you know what, let me even just walk, because I think if we're going away, they won't mind too much. I mean, I would like to get more bow practice, but I don't know if I actually have anything that would work at calling the Cape Buffalo to us. They might be kind of like the buffalo on Aurora Shores, or the bison, where you don't have a caller that'll actually work on them. Yeah, saying nothing for Cape Buffalo. So yeah, I was going to change this out for Tier 6. I don't think that's my usual Tier 6 rifle, but I don't think it'll hurt. And maybe we'll try getting into the hunting stand again and just see if we can get a good chance at them. They don't seem to be too aware of us. Or at least we haven't heard any calls or anything that kind of tells us they've been tipped off to us. So we'll try to get in the stand, take a shot from it, and see if we can get our first Cape Buffalo. As much as I do want to get the story out of the way, if there are pretty easy opportunities like this, I don't see why I can't just try to give it a shot and see. Though, truth be told, with them kind of on the move... Okay, so it's the... Yeah, it looks like it's that darker colored one that we want to go for. It seems to indicate it is a... older specimen. It's not a mature. Oh, actually, we're not even getting the... I might need to go even closer. Actually, that's one thing I don't know about now. Okay, yeah, it's the one in the back there. Kind of has a little bit of a bodyguard almost, but... Let's see how close I can get. I don't know if it's because the extra... No, see, I was thinking maybe because I did increase the difficulty, maybe that removed the, a little bit of, like, the okay indicator for when your shots are within range. But yeah, that's still not picking up, like, that the weapon is actually going to be good enough for them. I'll go low, see if maybe they'll calm down, keep going, and then try approaching more as a crawl. I hear them calling out, but I don't think they're going to go running off. Yeah, I think they've all started to calm down. Yeah, so you know what? I'm going to see about sneaking in a little closer and then trying with this rifle. I think that was the problem with this rifle that I picked, because I think it was the first Tier 6 I bought, but it seemed like for being a Tier 6, it would only actually qualify as such if you're within a very close range for it. It's not like the other Tier 6, which is, I think, the... I'll have to check when we go back to our UTV, but I think it's like the 300 or something. Oh. Hi, you're the young male, but you're still calm. Ah, darn it, you moved. I guess I could try for you. Oh no, see, not even that is saying, like, that's right for it. You know what? Normally I might take... Before I would have taken the shot and possibly screwed up with it, but I think here I'm going to be more conservative and not make any mistakes like that if I can. Yeah, I know they're alerted. That's one of the issues I have. It's kind of an issue with Way of the Hunter, but also, I guess realistically it could make sense too, but it's that as much as a weapon might be qualify as a tier 6, it depends on the range for, like, how powerful it is, and some weapons are actually more powerful at further ranges. Maybe this weapon is just, like, mislabeled or something, but... Yeah, so this was the Remington 673. I think it was... Yeah, this is the one that I think I've been using more so, the 338. Which is a little weird, because the caliber, I think, is a little lower. Yeah, that's 350 Remington Magnum. This is Lapua Magnum. I don't know, but I guess we'll let them go. And just try driving our way to where we've got to go. Again, just... It didn't feel quite... Oh, actually, hang on. That might be my turn-off I need. Yeah, that literally is where I need to go up. But it just wasn't sitting right with me with, like, actually taking in what the game was telling me to try taking the shot with what I had. So, I'll just put that away, and we'll see how things go further. Maybe the 350 has better, like, expansion when it hits, but low penetration? I can't really say I know for sure. Oh. Okay, we got some stuff around here. Okay, why can I not bring the... Oh, the game glitched a little bit on me. Yeah, like... Okay, hang on. Okay, do that. Now exit. I can't even... What is going on here? Like, yeah, the game bugged out on me where I couldn't even, like, bring up binoculars to look through them. There we go. Okay, so we got some warthogs over there. Again, they've got to be, like, that one that has to be a 5-star. I do not see getting that for a long time. And then we've also got some kudu. Actually, I do have a hog collar, don't I? Okay, that I might actually want to keep out. Yeah, you know what? Let's try for just a low fitness male to start. Yeah, there's a call. I'm actually going to try to crawl, see if I can find a little bit of, like, bush or something to kind of conceal ourselves in. And hopefully bring something in that maybe we can even use the bow for. Because, again, I've got to get more practice with that in. When it comes to, like, more of the ungulates, like the regular deer species, even the wildebeests, and probably these kudu, center of mass towards the front I think is going to work, but... Or, like, for where I try to position the shots. But for the warthogs, I feel like I'm going to need to be aiming a little bit differently. Maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know for sure, but we'll use this as a little test to see. I'm hoping maybe if I crouch in the grass here, we'll be able to be unseen. Because this feels like a patch that's almost like deliberately placed to be used. Now, question is, are any of them actually coming in? Because Okay, young male out there, but he's not drawn in. Young male there, not drawn in. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing any signs of anything like being pulled or attracted with the calls. I mean, mature female going there, young male there. Another young male. I'll try one more low fitness call and see. There are also the... Oh! Okay, we do have somebody coming in. He's just hidden by all the bush and that there. Okay, so gotta remember. Ah, see, it's hard to see him. I don't know if he actually knows we're here. Oh, jeez. That one might be a better one to go for, though. It says he's actually at 25 meters. So he's actually perfect position for the top pin of our sights. So I'm just going to put an X there. Oh, geez. All of a sudden now they're all making their noise. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lord. Okay, that actually, I think, was them trying to charge me. I wasn't expecting the little stampede to... Okay, but I think they're all going away. I don't know what happened to the one we've wounded. But I've got to be very careful. All of a sudden I had this warthog stampede. That's an interesting behavior. Okay, but let's see how this looks. It's not looking good. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot. Yeah, animal survived. Okay, see if they'll calm down. And maybe I can use the UTV, guess in position, just to take a shot and put it down. Okay, so they're all... Yeah, I've got a fair distance. I don't think we'll scare them anymore if I do use the UTV, just go a bit further. But now I was talking about I need to get more practice with the bow and arrow. That's definitely the case. Although... What is this? Like, we would go up and in it, but... Swing. Oh, is this a location where we can, like, install another... Kind of an odd spot to put a swing up, if I'm honest. Because, like, you'd think you'd kind of want it... Well, I guess that's kind of like the treehouse that was on Aurora... or Nez Perce. No, I can't go up any higher. I guess maybe as we keep doing the story, we'll be able to install more of these swings or whatever. Oh. Or not, I can just build right from the tree. Oh. Okay, to me that seems like a really high swing if it's almost like eye level with the player here. Alright, let me see. Okay, yeah, the warthogs are up there. Let me see if I can try to clean this up before we do go for the story stuff. I don't want to get too close, and I know I'm looking for like a really dark colored one. I think I am just... I mean, it's probably going to be overpowered to use the tier 6 rifle, but... I do want to make sure we take the animal down. I'd like to see where my shot landed on him, too. I don't know if... Like, maybe the warthogs have more of, like, a larger shoulder blade, so it didn't penetrate that. Or if the shot went too high or too low for trying to get the vitals. Oh. But at least here, if I can bring these warthogs back in, they'll be easy to spot coming down the hill. But yeah, maybe I should just stick more hard focus to the story stuff, given how this went. Now I'm kind of trusting my judgment where I didn't try taking that shot on the Cape Buffalo, because it could have, well, it could have went exactly like how this did. As much as I may have gotten a hit, it wasn't enough to actually put the animal down, which is not what we want. Okay, so we at least are getting some replies back, so hopefully, maybe if I can get down to this little bush here, that'll give us cover until I can maybe bring the warthogs out. And the one we took the shot on was really dark in coloration coming forward, so it should be easy to pick out at least. We'll keep our sights watching up top there. Hopefully see it come down. Oh, yeah, okay, so there's one. I don't know if it's actually being drawn in by our calls. It is an adult male, but I think he's too bright of a coat. The one we went for, I think he almost had, like, completely black head in that. Actually, one thing I might be able to do is using this rifle. I don't know if the scope has better magnification than the... Oh yeah, it does have a little bit better magnification. So it's not that one. I do heap... Okay, I keep hearing that kudu herd making a little bit of noise over there. Okay, that warthog, I think, was coming down the hill. It's just, there's a little bit of a crest there that I think is blocking where it went. Truth be told, I'd prefer not to bring it in too close, since we are probably after a different animal. But it might just come in inadvertently from us trying. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Looks like he's leaving. I wonder if it's something where they'll only go so far away from the other members with calls going out. I'll try one more call just to see what we might be able to make visible. Yeah, because I think that's still him. Or at least that's the one I think we were calling in. Again, I just can't tell if he's got the arrow stuck in him or not. Yes, it does become a bit of a waiting game to try to bring the animals out, so I'm not surprised that this has taken a little while to get results. Oh, yeah, I think that's him. Yeah, there's our arrow in him. Truth be told... I kind of wonder if I could bring him down, and then another arrow might be able to put him down. Oh, although he's giving me a good... Oh, no, no, no. Stop turn. You know what? Just for the sake of things, I'm going to see if I can put him down very quickly. Just because we have been following him for a while, and I don't want to let him get off and go with that stuck in him. I try to not make any messes, but it sometimes might happen. Let's see if we can at least say we got a decent shot on him with what should have basically gone right through him, I'd imagine. Yeah, okay, that was at least a vital lung hit. I mean, I guess lung could have been something else. Well, let me try to follow up with those tracks and see if we can find him down somewhere nearby. Yeah, there's more blood. I should also be a bit cautious because I don't know if they would all charge me again like they did. Or what, but... Actually, I guess I should take a... Oh, wow, we are actually coming up to one of the areas we need for the story stuff, too. Yeah, literally right here. So you know what? This actually worked out much better than I thought it would have. Jacksburg petroglyphs.
Found the location of the petroglyph. Sending it to you right now.
Sweet. Amelia simply took a terrible tourist pic. She has no taste for real photography.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your idea for this one?
Probably the simplest of my ideas. I just need to find a mirror as big as the whole wall and make this picture a symbol of self-reflection. I also want some modernist piece to show the past and the present of art, with me being the future.
Very simple indeed.
Okay, these are some weird petroglyphs up here. Like, some of them I can kind of see being normal and making sense, like this here and that. But then you got, like, frickin' dinosaur, alien head, triceratops... And then you have alien with sword arm against some of these things, like, and Sasquatch? I don't know, it's a bit weird looking for some of them. That's probably the intent a little bit, but yeah, it feels a little out there in some regards. Okay, but let me try to see about this warthog, because it hopefully isn't too much further out. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll get this, get back to the vehicle, and then drive on our way to the next photograph location, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, come on, with the wounds he's got, he can't really be going much further, can he? He's got at least two... Well, he's got an arrow in him for sure, and then a definite rifle shot. I don't know if I missed with the second rifle shot or not. It's looking like maybe I did, since he's got the distance away. Oh, crap. Okay, are you all going to run off, or do I have to be worried about you charging in? Okay, no, I think they are braking and running. Yeah, there they go. Okay, we got a feed zone for something here. Oh, lions are in the area. Alright, I better see about finding our downed warthog before anything else comes along to try and make a meal of it instead. There it is. And it's kind of interesting the others were like hanging around it, almost like trying to guard it. But let's see here. Ah, too low. If I was aiming a little higher... Yeah, I was aiming a bit higher, I would have probably been able to get a good lung shot. I mean, it does register, we actually did clip the lung, but not really enough that would be able to put it down. and then I did miss with the third shot. The second, I'm kind of surprised it registered that this is the one that the animal was going to expire. I mean, granted, it was further away and slower, but at least we did clean up the mess from him. Yeah, I'm not surprised the hunt rating's pretty low. The 2 shots, and I'm pretty sure the tier 6 rifle is way overpowered for a warthog. But let's remove that, get back to the vehicle, and then we'll end this episode of Way of the Hunter right there. Everything seems to kind of be gathered or clustered towards the northeast, southwest. Yeah, the western area of the map. I still have problems with the cardinal directions. I don't know why. It is still just east-west I get mixed up. But we'll try getting over there, get some of these other story objectives done, progress us hopefully a little bit faster through some things without getting too distracted. I did say without getting too distracted, keep focused, keep focused. It's like a dog with squirrel. But no, I gotta remember, I want to get through story, and then we can have all our fun going to who knows where for who knows what. If I get sidetracked with getting hunts in along the way... those might actually be the Cape Buffalo from earlier. And I do have the weapon I actually wanted to use, or what should be a proper level tier 6 to use on them too. Oh, this is a lot like Aurora Shores, where there's so many good opportunities, it's hard to want to actually do the story stuff with seeing like things like that just off in the distance. Well, I can't register like exactly what they are for like gender or that yet. Guess I'm a little too far out. Okay, well, if you're going to come at me like this... I didn't intend to turn this into that, but... I guess we're going to have to, given I got charged by an almost herd of, Cape Buffalo. So yeah, Tikamoon Plains is going to give you a little bit more action depending on the animals, and like, for the distance, I'm surprised they charged. But we'll collect everything next episode because this one went on so long. Thank you guys for joining me on this episode of Way of the Hunter Tikamoon Plains DLC. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. Until I do catch you all next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.